Sure.
I mean, they have video in there.
The problem with that, though, is I go in there looking at video for 10, 20 minutes. By the time I come back here now, I'm looking for the suspect. He's 20 minutes gone.
So
we get a brief description, we go identify it.
Yeah.
If there was a crime.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But the other side of that is that you have two people that had nothing to do with your investigation.
Accused us of going there.
And now he's trespassed for 24 hours.
Which I had nothing to do with. I haven't been on this.
So how about this?
If you go back on that property today and I have to charge you, then I'd go back and watch the video. And if it isn't you, then I'd say, all right, you know what? My apologies. Have a good day.
Demon on earth that's going to prevent you from letting you stay where I am.
All right.
You know? That's the truth.
Yeah, they should. Hello.
Hey.
What's going on?
I don't know. What's going on with you?
Come on. I'm here dealing with you guys.
What did I do?
You're a market basket, right?
No.
No.
Is that your bag?
It is my bag, but
let's rewind for a second.
Okay, well,
my name's Brian.
Okay, male described exactly as you were at Market Basket,
I
drinking and being aggressive towards
I promise you right now, I have not been at Market Basket all day.
And that's your bag, though?
That's the bag I brought.
That around.
So you were there too, then?
I've been at Market Basket today, yes.
You were focusing on the wrong people.
I know who you're talking about. It's not him.
I promise you, you're focusing on the wrong people.
All right, if it isn't you, that's fine. But for right now, I'm just going to verbally trespass you because you match the exact description of the suspect. Okay, I'm not telling you are, but you have a Market Basket bag beside you. You match the description. That's why I assume it's you.
I'm going.
Can you look at their video?
Yeah, I'd like you to look.
This is not a crime. It's a warning.
Yeah, but you're saying,
then it's a crime.
But you're trespassing him.
You're trespassing me
verbally.
For 24 hours.
Okay, for 24 hours?
24 hours.
Okay.
Even though I haven't been there.
I don't know that for a fact. I see a bag.
But you're trespassing me even though I haven't
for
been
24 hours.
24 hours.
Even though I haven't been there all day. You know.
No, I know, but
you know
this is one of those things where I know we're right and I know we can prove we're right.
Yeah.
But I don't want to cause a giant problem here.
I did have a problem with Market Basket. That's why I've been avoiding it. I haven't even stepped.
I know who you're talking about. The guy's taller, and he's
much fatter than me.
Yes, and he drinks beers right on the front.
Yeah, I know exactly who.
Yeah, no, I saw him earlier today.
It's not me.
You saw him earlier, same place, Market Basket?
Yeah, I know exactly. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Like 5 minutes ago. No, that's just.
Have you seen him just now, like within 5 minutes?
No.
He hasn't been here for the last hour and a half, 2 hours.
I've only seen him like twice myself.
Well, I can't say that because we've been sitting here for the last couple hours.
Yeah.
But when I saw him drinking, that was 2 hours ago. Which is
2 hours ago?
Yeah.
They just called him 5 minutes ago.
He's around. He's a tall guy. He's got shorter hair.
Yeah, it's not me. I promise you.
He's probably like 6'2"-ish.
I don't know that.
No, I'm telling you, the guy you're looking for is probably about 6'2"-ish.
Okay.
I called corporate yesterday, and I've been waiting. They said they would investigate, and I told them I wouldn't even enter the property.
What happened with you and them past?
The guy, the chain manager, whatever his name is, he came out and he made some allegations, and he started saying that because I was homeless. It's just a bunch of ridiculous stuff, not legal.
So he assumed that you were doing some sort of crime.
Basically,
yeah.
Listen, we like using Market Basket, and we're not there to cause any problems, you know? And I'm not there to stay all day either. But I know they've been having problems, and they're trying to get rid of those problems. I would ask you guys as law enforcement that when they make those calls, to ask to see the video so that you have a picture.
Sure.
I mean, they have video in there.
The problem with that, though, is I go in there looking at video for 10, 20 minutes. By the time I come back here now, I'm looking for the suspect. He's 20 minutes gone.
We
get a brief description, we go identify it.
Yeah.
If there was a crime.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But the other side of that is that you have two people that had nothing to do with your investigation.
Accused us of going there.
And now he's trespassed for 24 hours.
Which I had nothing to do with. I haven't been on this.
So how about this?
If you go back on that property today and I have to charge you, then I'd go back and watch the video.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abaya Israel, former police officer, former sheriff's deputy. So let's say you're a police officer. You receive a 911 call, for example, shoplifting. You arrive on scene to the store and they give you a description of a suspect, but yet the store also have cameras. So although a description is given, it's always best to look at the camera because the camera is going to give you the best description. These are the basic parts of policing. You want to make sure you get a good description. And if you have a camera or video, that's going to be the first thing you look at. In this video, the cops, they're not going to even think about the camera. They're just going to go find the first person they see and give them what? A criminal trespass. The sad part is in this video, it's the citizen who tells the cop, hey, why don't you go and look at their cameras? You would think a cop would think about that first, but he didn't. But what this cop decides to do is trespass two innocent citizens who they believe possibly may be the suspect. They could have verified this before doing it. And yes, as we're going to see, the trespass only lasted 24 hours. But the point is this, that's 24 hours of me being trespassed for something that I did not do because you failed to investigate.
And if it isn't you, then I'd say, all right, you know what? My apologies. Have a good day.
It's Officer what?
Mandeville.
Mandeville?
Sir.
How about this then as a compromise? Since we're gonna not go in there,
Perfect.
all right? Could you now at this point make contact with their security and have them give you a picture of the guy who was sitting out there doing it?
Do that, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, that's a fair resolution, right?
See absolutely that it wasn't
Can I
me.
get your guys' IDs then?
No,
Or if it
I
is
don't
you,
have an ID.
Can I get
I
your
do.
name
You
then?
can get my name. Absolutely. But I haven't been there all day. You'll see the picture when you go back.
That's confirmed, and awesome. I appreciate you being honest with me.
I
You
don't.
realize people in,
Yeah.
that I deal with are liars all the time. So
I
have
get
to
it. I
always
get it.
confirm.
I totally get it. I get it. 100%. You're absolutely right. My name is Michael Nichols. Nickles.
And what's your date of birth, sir?
3788.
Well, I'm out of here then. If anything changes, let us know. But other than that, I'm gonna go confirm all this stuff. And if it isn't you guys, then forget about it. And if it
All right.
is, all right.
I appreciate that.
At the very least, if you see me again, just at least say, cool. We'll go.
All right.
Okay.
The link to the full video is found down below. Let's go over to Brian's channel and show some support. It's also important to mention that these guys are not auditors. They're just two men standing outside on a public sidewalk having a conversation when the police walks up out of nowhere and trespasses them. I'm going to read you the email that I received. This police department is the Westbrook Police Department located in Maine. I, myself, I won't say the name, and the other person in the video were trespassed. We were subsequently trespassed from public transportation for police contact from the Portland Metro bus, despite no actual crime. So we can't even take the bus anymore due to overzealous cops. They later found and arrested the suspect they were looking for. So now we have a mixture of cops who don't know the law and lazy cops. Make sure you know your rights. So when you deal with these type of tyrant police officers, your rights won't be stepped all over. With that being said, We the People University, signing off. All right, guys, if you're looking for the perfect tool to make sure your rights are never violated, to place the law in your pocket so when you deal with tyrants, you will know what to say and what to do, head over to the Apple or the Android store and download Cancel Tyranny. Make sure you know what to do when you deal with police. Get the app today.